Good afternoon, Dorking NCT live for Feature Friday. Good afternoon on Instagram over on the Sling Consultancy. So today we are talking specifically hip carries, and this will be with a cross strap carrier. So this means that it's a carrier that you can unclip at the sides. So some people will wear maybe rucksack straps, or if it goes across and clips to the other side, but essentially it's something that you can unclip on the sides of your carrier. It may well be further back on the strap, or it may be at the side of the carrier, but either of those, that's what you need to be able to do a hip carry with this type of carrier. So we're just going to pop that on as we would a front carry, and this is a Sleepy Nico, lovely and soft cord, very simple straps and buckle. So we're going to pop our baby into our carrier, hands up, roll the carrier up their back, and put it on as if we were just going to do a front carry. So just having our buckle ready, pulling it down and then coming across, finger and thumb, so we can clip it in. Okay, you can use your fingers to just give that a little bit of pat just there to give it a nice snug pull, and then again pull it down, come round, clip it in and tighten. Okay, so we now have our front carry. What we're going to do is we're going to just adjust it onto the hip that we want to carry on, and we're going to loosen the opposite buckle of the arm. So if I'm going to move my baby onto this side, I need to loosen this shoulder strap, which is this buckle. So I'm going to loosen it, pull that looseness to here, and I'm going to take my arm out of the carrier. Supporting baby now because I've only got one strap on. I'm going to breathe in and just move baby round onto my hip. Then what I'm going to do, this strap is now going under my arm. I'm going to just pin it with my armpit, and I'm going to bring all that slack round to here, and then I'm going to tighten it there. Okay, and then sometimes you might want to loosen this strap just so you can bring it more to the edge of your shoulder. Ultimately, it doesn't matter where that strap is, it's more that it's got to be comfortable for you. That is really straightforward way to get your baby from a front carry into a hip carrying position, because sometimes trying to clip this on round here is quite difficult, depends on how long your arms are. So this makes it feel quite easy because most people will be familiar with the front carry, and all you're doing is putting them in the front carry and adjusting that round to a hip carry. Okay, the great thing about hip carry is your baby can absolutely fall asleep in this position because their head will just rest on your chest. They can see a little bit more of the world. Some other things to do if you're finding that your baby's getting a bit fussy and pushing against you a little bit and getting upset with facing just you, is absolutely to have their arms out of the carrier as well. You'll find that that enables the baby to move their upper body a little bit more to see a little bit more. That is this week's Feature Friday, a hip carry in a cross strap carrier. I've got a blog post about facing outwards, and it covers hip carrying in there just because it's another alternative to do if your baby's not quite ready yet for facing outwards, because that's something that puts a lot more pressure on their neck if you're facing them outwards, say from 4 months old. A hip carry just is a little bit more stable for their torso and their neck a little bit. Key things: pelvic tilt as ever, just going in, tucking that pelvis towards you, ensuring that their legs are going straight down. There's no pressure here because the weight's on their bottom, and that will just help their head rest on you. If you want to move them back to a front carry, you're just going to loosen your buckle, which is normally just a really quick little push. Breathe in to move, holding baby, and just putting your arm back in to your carrier. There we go. And then holding the slack here and pulling it round to here. So now I can tighten again, pulling it back in various ways to tighten that, and ensuring that this is nice and spread on my shoulders and not too tight. Again, if I wanted to adjust this one, pulling it down, and just giving a little tighten there. So that's just moving them back into a front carrying position if you feel that that's appropriate for your baby. Hope that's helpful. Next week I'm going to be covering back carrying. There's a few different ways we can do that, so we'll go over that. Obviously, if you want to book a consult, get in touch. Lots of availability for those, as well as weekends and evenings. And also, if you can't make Sling Library to do Sling Hire outside of Sling Library, then just drop us an email. So Sling Library, we're back on the 8th of October, St Paul's Church, Dorking, 1 till 2:30 p.m. We've got lots and lots of different carriers, including these lovely Sleepy Nicos, which are lovely and soft. Really nice cord, and they are so amazing at this company because they will absolutely change the colour of the cord if you want to match your print, and they will also make you a carrier if you have your own fabric that you want to send them. So there's lots of lovely options, and they're a UK based company which is lovely to support. But as ever, any questions, just let me know in the comments or DM me. Thank you.